Today we have news that will leave you on edge about Celtic. We want to present the surprising updates about your beloved team, dear supporter. Get ready for a revelation that will shake things up. Don't waste time, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to not miss any details. Now, hold on to your seat, because Rodgers is getting closer and closer to becoming the next manager of Celtic. After Ange Postecoglou's departure to Tottenham Hotspur, Celtic has been actively searching for their new leader. And, according to reports, Rodgers is emerging as the favourite, surpassing names like Enzo Maresca, the Manchester City coach, and Kjetil Knutsen, the Glimt coach. This possibility is not a blind bet, as Rodgers has already led the club from 2016 to 2019. Despite the circumstances of his previous departure, that stint was extremely successful for the club, winning all 7 possible national trophies during his tenure. Now, the big question is, how will Postecoglou's team adapt to the playing style of the new coach? Undoubtedly, there will be changes in the tactical system. In the last 2 seasons, Celtic played in a 4-3-3 formation, with fullbacks joining the midfield to dominate the opponents in the centre of the field. This provided space for talented wingers like Jota, Daizen Maeda, and Liel Abada to attack opposing defences, while fullbacks like Greg Taylor and Alistair Johnston ventured forward only when necessary. With Rodgers, all of this is likely to change. He prefers a 4-2-3-1 formation, although he may adapt to a 4-2-3-1 against more defensive teams. In the past, players like Scott Sinclair and Patrick Roberts were supported by centre-backs like Kieran Tierney and Mikael Lustig, who advanced towards the opponent's defence, receiving crosses into the box, avoiding movements towards the midfield areas during this process. This change in playing style may benefit players like Alistair Johnston and Anthony Ralston, maximising their best qualities. Although they may not be the best in exchanging positions as right-backs, they excel in the physical aspect of the game, such as tackles and the ability to drive and cross the ball into the opponent's area, qualities that are expected under Rodgers' guidance. On the other hand, this change in management could affect Greg Taylor's prospects, who excelled as an inverted left-back. After a difficult start at Celtic, the Scottish player recovered under the previous coach, who tapped into his potential and gave him the freedom to play in the midfield. It will be interesting to see how Taylor performs in a more traditional defensive role under Rodgers' command. In midfield, Rodgers usually operated with 2 central midfielders in a double pivot system, usually Scott Brown and Callum McGregor. Now that Brown has left, although he may return as a coach, it will potentially be McGregor's responsibility to continue playing in that number 6 position unless Rodgers decides to choose someone else for that role, pushing the captain further up the field. Having a player like McGregor, who is already familiar with this system, will be crucial for Rodgers to reintroduce his style after 4 years away, as the midfielder will be familiar with what the former Leicester boss will demand from him and his teammates. So, Celtic supporter, what did you think of today's video? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to not